Steelers quarterback Big Ben Roethlisberger may have just announced his retirement from football following the end of this season. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
Ben, are you looking at this or embracing this as maybe the last game of Heinz Field?
Right out the gate. You know what? I don't ever speak in definites or guarantees. That's just not what I've ever done or who I am. But, looking at the bigger picture, I would say that all signs are pointing to this could be it. Regular season, that is. I know we still have a chance to potentially get a playoff game there if things fall our way and we take care of business and things have to happen. But in the grand scheme of things, in terms of regular seasons, signs are pointing that way. This could be it.
So there you heard Steelers quarterback Big Ben Roethlisberger basically say that Monday night, the Monday Night Football game against the Cleveland Browns could very well be and will likely be his final game at Heinz Field, hinting at the fact that he's probably done after the end of this season. Now, it's not uncommon for NFL quarterbacks to not explicitly say that, oh, I'm retiring or that they are retiring because they want to finish out the season. They don't want to put that extra baggage, pressure, whatever on the rest of their team. But when a quarterback is this candid about this type of thing, you know that it's probably like 99% chance Ben Roethlisberger is done after this season. So let's just basically say it is. And if we're assuming that it is, it has been a historic career nonetheless. 163 wins. He's got the record for passing yards for the Steelers quarterback by far. I think he's like fourth or leaning towards almost third all-time in the NFL all-time passing list. Ben Roethlisberger is a future Hall of Famer as far as his on-the-field play goes. There's a lot of things off the field. There's a lot of things that happen amongst teammates that you could point to and say that those are faults, and you'd probably be correct. But, it's important for multiple reasons. One, to Steelers fans, obviously, you're losing the best quarterback you've ever had. Like, say what you want. I know Steelers fans are annoyed by him. I'm a Ravens fan. I'm definitely annoyed by Big Ben because there's a lot of times where he plays very well, and there's been some times where he doesn't play as well. But throughout his career, Ben Roethlisberger has been a Pro Bowl, top 10 quarterback at least every single year he's played. You could argue that maybe there were like maybe 3 or 4 seasons where he didn't play well, and that was when he was younger. I think the 2008 season where they actually won the Super Bowl, he didn't have like that impressive of a stat line, but he also didn't need to because for a lot of years, especially early on in his career, he had that Steelers defense. He had, Lamar Woodley and them boys. He had James Harrison's, Troy Polamalu's, Ryan Clark's, and the like, Ike Taylor's. For the first half of his career, Big Ben almost every single year had a top 10 defense. For the last half of his career, it almost seems like he has been tried to make up for the flaws that did exist on that team. And he's honestly had a pretty great career over the past 9 or 10 seasons. If you look at it, he perennially throwing for over 30 touchdowns. The Steelers never have a losing season. That's also, of course, due to the fact that Mike Tomlin is at the helm. They have a great culture there. Again, Ravens fan, but I'm also able to give respect where credit is due. And most of all, I think for the NFL, it is just another domino falling in the changing of the guard. Big Ben Roethlisberger from that 2004 draft. Phillip Rivers, gone. Eli Manning, gone. He's the last big piece from that 2004 draft. And he's honestly one of the last remaining pieces of an era of football, like that early 2000s, actually the year of the 2000s era of football. He's probably the last one, excluding, of course, Tom Brady, who is probably going to play into the 30,000 or 3,000s or whatever, right? But it's historic for the reasons of what it means to the game. It's signaling, again, another domino falling in the end of an era in football. And another really good veteran quarterback who's going to be retiring. And Steelers right now are 7-7. Again, not out of the playoff mix yet. They play the Browns on Monday night in what could be Big Ben's final game, and in Heinz Field, I should say. And I have a very good feeling that the city of Pittsburgh and everyone else wants to go out there and do their best to make sure that in this game the Steelers go out on top, because it's also not just about Big Ben. They're fighting for their playoff lives, and they're fighting against a Cleveland team that doesn't seem to have much fight left in them in this season. So we'll have to see how that goes, but big news of the day, Big Ben Roethlisberger basically announcing his retirement following the end of this season. Thanks for watching this video from Real Take Sports Talk. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also remember to check out our live show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And remember, keep it real.